Hello and welcome to Mace Crochet. I am Rachel. It is day 29. Yes, can you believe it? I barely can. But it is day 29 of our countdown to Halloween. So if you haven't been here, and even if you have, you know I've got to go over it. I have been making one pattern out of this book by Rikki Gustafson, linked below at Amazon. You can probably find it at Michael's too. I've been doing it one a day, every day this month, and we are almost at the end. I'm only doing 30 out of the 40 because on Friday, Halloween, I will be making a hammock to put all these guys in that'll go in the corner back there. So up until yesterday's video, I had a bowl with all of the pattern names in it and I drew it at random, but these last 3 days I've decided that I am deciding my own fate. And yesterday we made this cute little goblin guy. I did it because it was like, I've talked a lot about how many green creatures are in here, and some I've even changed away from green, like a dragon and I think a kraken. Those were both green in the book, and I'm like, no, let's bring some other colors into this. But I'm like, just for the fun of it, let's do one more full green guy. And here is our goblin. He's cute. He should have been quick, but for some reason it took me a couple of days to get the motivation to finish it, which is not good for my timeline, but it's where we are. Anyway, goblin, done, adorable. So what are we doing today? Well, I have only had 2 requests or hopes or, creatures that people wanted to see. One was Mothman. It had multiple people ask me if there was going to be a Mothman, and yes, there was a Mothman on the 19th. And the only other one, username Blue Plastic Hairbrush, fantastic, on my shorts, a couple of the shorts has said, I really hope to see either a Manticore or a Chimera. Both are in the book, and this one goes out to Blue Plastic Hairbrush. I have indeed picked the Manticore. So here's the Manticore, and she says, the Manticore is a man-eating beast that has lion features, a scorpion's tail, and dragon wings. They are fierce hunters that originated in Greek mythology, as I am sure you can imagine they would be, given their features. When in a pack, they are even more dangerous, so keep that in mind if you choose to make many at once. No. However, the creature Manticores fear the most is a dragon, so if you plan on making the dragon, done. As well, it should be able to keep your Manticores in line. Let me get my colors pretty simple, and I will get started. Okay, body, mane, scorpion's tail, and wings, and their little horns as well. She had more of a yellow. I chose this more caramely color for a lion. I don't know, the light yellow I wasn't vibing with. And I looked at Manticores online. I Googled it to see if the red was pretty common, and not a lot of pictures had red, but it did say that they are usually depicted with brown, burnt red, or brownish, reddish, orange wings. So we're gonna go with that and just go ahead and match the tail like she does in the book. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and start on the head because I think it's just a simple ball. Unfortunately, it's one of those where the body is like splayed out and then it has to be sewn to the back of the head, kind of like with the boogeyman, and that wasn't fun, but at least this isn't all black, So one advantage. Anyway, I'm gonna get started. So this is as far as I've gotten. Eyes on, time to start decreasing and then close off the head. Not a problem. However, I do have to leave to go to a parade. It is homecoming for the university. We do live in a college town. Traffic was pretty bad this afternoon, according to my bus riding children. And so we are gonna get downtown very early so I'll have a place to park. 'Cause if I don't have a place to park, I don't want to do anything if there's not easy access to parking. So I'm gonna pack up this and some stuffing. I'm going to finish off the head, and then I will start the body while we are waiting, because we'll have to wait for over an hour until the parade starts. But that's life. It's okay. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I'll see you with more of a lion later. Waiting for that helicopter to pass. Okay, it's been a long night. So we did go to the parade, and while waiting for the parade to start, I was able to finish the head and make the body fully. So these 2 major pieces are done. The body is going to be longer and thinner because it's not going on like this, because that's not how lions work. It's going to go on like this, like the boogeyman. So that's a tomorrow problem. I also got started on the legs. I think I got 2 of them done in the car, and I finished them this evening, but didn't film it because that's boring. So I think I will continue this tomorrow. I am tired. Yeah, I have a lot of little bits and bobs to make, and then assembly. I knew this was going to get done today since I finished the goblin from yesterday this morning. That's okay. We're going to get it done tomorrow after many hours of sleep because I'm tired. Okay. Welcome back to the next day, where we have all of the tan color done and everything sewn on, and it's looking like a splayed teddy bear. And no, it's not very perfect because I don't think I got the body on the back of the head 100% even, which threw off the limbs. But you know what? It's okay because he's going to have a big bushy mane, and then it's going to be hard to tell that I messed up anything. Okay, I'm going to get to work on the red bits, which will be horns, wings, and a tail. The horns and the wings shouldn't take too long. The tail, I'm going to try to do a little different from the book at first. If it doesn't work out, then I will follow the pattern. But that is where we stand. I know I feel like I've kind of breezed through this and haven't done much on camera, but this was very awkward. Like positioning the limbs like this is hard. And nobody needed to see that. I didn't even want to live it, but here we are. Let's try to turn this splayed teddy bear into more of a fierce Greek mythological lion, dragon, scorpion thingy. Okay. I have the horns now. They lay a little forward on the head with the mane kind of more behind it. The mane I will do absolutely last. Nope, not messing with hair right now, especially with all these little pieces that need to go on. So somewhere right in there. All right, let's see if we have better luck than we did with the 4 legs. That was hard. Okay, hi. We have horns on, so now it just looks like a devil bear. Now we're going to do the wings on the back, and then I think I have to take a break and come back and do the 2 hard parts, which will be the tail and the mane later. Okay, I'm really hoping this is a trust the process, because it's starting to feel that way. I know once the mane is on, it's gonna pull it all together, but that's the last step. So we have wings and horns on a splayed teddy bear, which is not what this is. Oh my gosh, okay, it's fine. It's going to be fine. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. So after ordering wings and watching Les Mis with my oldest, it is time to finish a manticore. And I am trying to work the tail differently than what is told in the book. So in the book, she wants, actually, let me show you the picture. So in the book, the tail is 3 little ball segments like this, and then a little stinger at the top. It's a scorpion tail. And she says to make the balls separately and the stinger separately, and then to sew them on to get this look. I am going to try to do it all in one piece with pipe cleaner running through it, which means I have to work around pipe cleaner, which is so much fun. But if it saves me a little bit of agitation with sewing at the end, especially after the leg incident, I'm good. That's my plan. That's what I'm doing. I've got the first segment made. 2 more of these, and I also have to stuff them a little bit too, so they have a little bit of floof. And then the stinger. That's what we're doing. So plan A did not work because each segment I could not get small enough. Like it starts at 6, goes out to 12 for a few rounds, goes back to 6, and then closes off. So I thought, why bother closing off if each one starts with 6 and ends with 6? I can just continue it. But they just don't get small enough to look like a separate segment, really. So I'm now doing them in separate segments and then just running this wire through them slowly. Yeah, I will sew them together and I'll just be like hanging out on this wire, but this is where we're starting for now. I did it. It's all together now. Yay! And here's the tail. Look a little closely. There's a little bit of wire showing itself, so don't look closely. So that's on, and now we need all the pieces of yarn to make the mane around the face. She says about 100 pieces. 100 pieces. It is super late. I need to go to bed. And this is as far as I got with the hair. He's looking scraggly, but more lion-esque than teddy bear-esque, right? Like we're starting to see the vision now, I hope. Okay, he's done enough for now. Just around the face, I've separated out the strands to make it more fluffy. I haven't done it in the back yet. That's more of a mindless activity that I can concentrate on at a later date. I need to be very mindful right now and finish this month up. And I have 1 more to make. I'm gonna get started on it right now. And I still have tons of editing to do, plus the hammock for up there for actual day of Halloween. So I don't have time to separate all of these So we're gonna just look at him from the front. The back is none of our business unless, here, if you want to see the tail, there we go. The tail and the wings, but don't look at the hair. Don't look at the mane, because he's not done. He's on his way. But that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube things, and I will see you tomorrow.